Turns out that being invisible is an extremely terrifying thing. The experimenters poured glue onto his face. Then they used a fan to dry the glue quickly. When the glue had solidified, they cut out several holes with a knife. In this way, he looked human again. But John had had enough of being imprisoned every day. So he secretly modified the monitor to make it play the recorded video in a loop. Then he quietly left the laboratory. At night, Linda's quilt was slowly pulled down, and then the buttons were unfastened one by one. Just when something unexpected was about to happen, telephone rang. Turned out to be just a nightmare, but Linda had a hunch that something was going to happen. So she asked her colleague if John was still there. Her colleague looked at John on the monitor and didn't notice anything unusual, but Linda felt that Kevin was right beside her. So she threw out the bedsheet, but the bedsheet fell directly to the ground, and there was no shadow of John. It seemed that everything was just her illusion, but just to be on the safe side, Linda still returned to the laboratory. At this time, John had just returned home. He saw his neighbor changing clothes at home. However, at the crucial moment, the woman actually pulled up the curtain. John looked at himself in the mirror and suddenly had a bold idea. So while the woman was taking a shower, there was a knock on the door. The woman walked to the door, but found there was nothing outside. She thought it might be her imagination, but suddenly the doorbell rang again. The woman was a bit confused, and then she walked to the door and opened it, but the corridor was empty. However, John had already sneaked into the woman's house.